Hello and welcome. This is PappaZappa, and we're here with Part 6 and the finale of Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the original Xbox. Let's get right into it. Yavin 4, Vader's Fist strikes back. The rebels must not escape our retribution. Strike them out of the skies.
When the Death Star was destroyed, about half of the 501st Legion was still in the hangar getting into their ships. Of those who made it out, another third were caught in the explosion. I'd fought with some of those men for over 20 years. Afterwards, those of us that survived hooked up with a nearby Imperial fleet making a retaliatory strike on the rebels' base on Yavin 4. It wasn't the best thought-out plan, but we were cut off from our leaders, tired, and operating on instinct. If not for our training, we probably would have never gotten past their orbital defenses.
Alright, time to go in. Alright, so we need to use a bomber and destroy these transports.
Destroy them before they can jump to hyperspace.
I wonder if the Empire at War people worked with the Battlefront people at all, because they use a lot of the same ships. I mean, it's also undoubtedly just because, not just because, but the fact that these ships are present in the movies is why they're used as well. I really like the space missions in the campaign in this. It's a nice way to break up the way that fighting is handled. It's also kind of cool that we're effectively the Marines of the, well, I don't know if they are, but...
Destroy them.
Either way, we only have a very limited number of reinforcements, so we gotta do this quickly if we want to get through and fight the people on the ground. And we got one more, it looks like. We're home free. It's cool how they're moving. They're not just static objects. We got them. Nice.
Their frigates are harassing our fighters. Show them no mercy.
Yeah, that's one thing about Empire at War that you get to find out is that these ships here, they're like Corellian corvettes and frigates, like the Munificent. Not so much the Munificent, but like the Tarkin class. They're very good at destroying fighters, at least in game. I do find it funny how they call them frigates, but Corvette is in their name. If you're wondering, Star Wars space combat is basically based entirely off of World War II naval combat. So like, carriers are the main force, with our Imperial Star Destroyer being a carrier that launches ships.
Pilots, if they are allowed to make the jump to hyperspace, they'll rip right through us. Clear their fighters out and be quick about it.
Oh.
We haven't any time to spare.
Okay. So we need to destroy 10 enemy fighters. Oh shit. Okay, well, let's get back to the hangar and switch ships. We got 10 minutes to do it, so one fighter a minute. Really not that bad a proposition. We're gonna try and use an interceptor for once, even though last time I tried them, I just lost my ship basically because they're so hard to use. We'll see if I can pull it off. I'm hoping so. The thing about them, ooh, that was nice. I like that. They have very, very high sensitivity, so you got to be really careful picking your targets with the interceptors. Although the Tie-Interceptor feels so much better than the one I was using, the Droid Tri-Fighter. I don't believe that I tried out the clone one. I'm having a hard time remembering what it even was. It wasn't the ARC 170. Oh yeah, it's the Jedi Starfighter. It's kind of out of place comparatively. They're doing a pretty decent job here. Let's go ahead and get that. Nice thing about bombers, if you can actually hit an interceptor with it, it'll pretty much immediately destroy it, even with one shot, effectively. Oh, watch out. Got missiles coming for us. Make sure you dodge them. Yeah, once you have it down, the space combat in this is incredibly fun. Yeah, 2 left. Another X-Wing. I'd say the Tie-Interceptor, probably right after the X-Wing, is my favorite starfighter. Very excellent design. There we go, I think we got him.
Well
Awesome.
done, pilots. We need to clear a path for our frigates to cover you. Use a TIE bomber to destroy their heavy turrets.
Yeah, done. You got it, boss. Switch again. Oh, wow, we're still in that same timer. Okay. Yeah, then be careful about that. Lots of turrets on the MC-80. Fun fact about these MC ships, it stands for Mon Calamari. That's the planet they're from. It's the fish people that Admiral Akbar are. They weren't actually capital ships originally. They were civilian, like luxury liners converted into capital ships because of their disagreements with the Empire. I think that's really cool, personally, that the rebels have a homegrown reason for having that. Now, as far as I'm aware, Mon Calamari exists on the outer rim of the galaxy because the Empire probably wouldn't tolerate rebels being within the core territories. Just about have it. Worth.
Now get after those engine men. They can't jump if they haven't any engines.
Yeah, you got that right. Now, Mon Calamari ships do have a massive amount of engines. That is something to consider. Just 6 right here. Makes it a little harder to take him out. Okay, that's 1 down. Whoever's on that turret's doing a pretty decent job. For what it's worth. And it is really nice to have the planet in the background. Makes for a good set piece. And the maneuvering in this game is really nice in space once you get it down. Okay, next up. Almost done here. There we go.
Victory is ours, man.
Sweet.
Dispatch the 501st to the planet's surface. Yavin
That's a fun
4
mission.
will fall before the day is done.
And just like that, we won another one.
And so the battle over Yavin came to an end. I'm told we destroyed hundreds of rebel ships that day. Even if it had been thousands, it wouldn't have made up for the Death Star.
He's got a point. At least 1 million people were in the Death Star. There's no way. It was massive. It was the size of a moon. Unless they had skeleton crew. Alright. On to the next one. Yavin 4, Revenge of the Empire. Their base is ripe for the taking. The Death Star's destruction will be repaid in blood.
By the time we landed on Yavin, whatever shock we'd felt at the destruction of the Death Star had been replaced by anger. For months we'd treated the rebellion like a disobedient child. only to be repaid for our tolerance with treachery on an unimaginable scale. Frankly, I don't remember much of the fighting. I guess we won.
Now, funny that they show us TX-130, or, well, ATSTs in the cutscene, but we have TX-130s on the ground. It must have been one of those decisions that was made, like, right before, or somewhere in development, where they're like, you know what, I don't think the Empire needs ATSTs on this level. Because as far as I'm aware, there are only 2 levels you can even get ATSTs in Battlefront 2, and that being Hoth and Endor. And spoiler alert, Endor is not included in this campaign. Maybe the people who made this weren't fans of Return of the Jedi. Either that or they probably didn't think the Stormtroopers being beaten by Ewoks was very good for a Stormtrooper-focused story. I wonder what they would have done in the Battlefront 3 campaign. I think it was planned that they would have a Stormtrooper who was going to turn to the Rebels. Maybe that was the whole setup, was the dude, like the narrator, would eventually become a...
Gather your forces. It'll be a tough slog.
Okay, what did he say? Capture the viaduct? Yeah, you got it, boss. I really like this Yavin 4 level. It's pretty cool. In the Clone Wars version of this, you get Darth Maul along with, I think Mace Windu on the clone side. Don't remember though. 61 reinforcements is probably enough to make it. Oh, don't attract the attention of the AAC one. That's really bad for your health. Just let it do its own thing. Almost done. Oh, that wasn't very smart, Big Dog. Come on, don't do that. There we go. Made it through that alright.
Nicely done. Now rush the reflecting pool. It will make a good staging area for the assault of the temple.
That was silly. Now, one thing you can do that helps with this section is just standing next to the healing droid. Definitely a good idea. There are going to be so many of them here that it's going to be pretty hard otherwise. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, there's so many people. And also, if you crouch, it'll be a lot harder for the tanks to hit you. Hey there, fellow Stormtrooper. Oh god. Yeah, this is tough right here. So we've got these turrets up in the top. We've got vehicles, and then we've got rebels coming. It's a hellhole in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're everywhere. Get over here. Get on me. Let's hope that. Oh my god. Just stay next to this medical droid. Oh, and then there's the sniper. Yeah, we're gonna crouch. Yeah, you gotta be careful here. It's an absolute nightmare zone. Holy smokes. Ah! Oh, there's so many of them. There's so many. Oh, someone snuck in. Oh, we got the elite rifle. Nice. We can actually deal with that turret now. If I can figure out where to aim on him. There we go. We got him. Spooky. Oh, there goes the healing droid. We got 20 seconds left. Don't be too cocky. Bad feeling about this. Oh, shotgunner. Alright, I think we got it now. Did use most of our reinforcements to pull that off, though.
Well defended. Now it's time to breach the security door on the temple. A unique breaching bomb has been left at the point
by all
marked on your
means.
map. Retrieve the bomb from its
Oh,
drop-off
wall.
location and place it near the temple security door. The bomb has a 10-second timer, so you better start running as soon as you set it.
Alright, let's go ahead and grab that bomb. You can't really sprint up the steps, so I recommend rolling up the steps. As funny as that is. Do be careful, the people in the turret love punking you, it's their job. Alright, now the vehicle, though, is a pretty safe place to sit. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and set that bomb now. And then, yeah, use your getaway vehicle to run away, run away! Take care of this other AAC as well.
There they are. Decapitate the rebel command.
Wow, they actually managed to get out. That's crazy. Alright, let's go. So the goal here... Oh, man. The rebel command is 3 Bothans, if you're curious. Oh, I should have spawned as a dark trooper. What was I thinking? Well, if I die, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about me. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, we love this. Spooky. Oh, hello, sniper. Oh, no, that's not what we... Okay, here we go. Close enough. Now, you can use the vehicle to drive up the steps, which is pretty funny. And just get in this way. Yeah, this is really goofy. Hey, but if it works, it works!
Vengeance is ours.
We got it!
The spirits of our fallen brothers will sleep soundly tonight.
Shazam! And I think from here, it's only one more mission, and we've got it. So let's go on in.
After the battle, the surviving members of the 501st finally caught their breath. The Empire had taken the rebels' best shot and come up standing. Now, it was our turn to strike.
Oh my goodness, the Empire strikes back. This is it, the final level. Hoth, our finest hour. The rebel outpost has been discovered and will be destroyed. Galactic peace is at hand.
No one ever complained about the cold on Hoth. We never felt it. Even though we were blinded by blizzards, we could see the final end of the rebellion in our blaster sights. Was it only a mirage, perhaps? But on that day, on that planet, our blood ran hot with dreams of victory, melting the ice that stood in our way.
Alright, let's go. AT-AT time.
There is no tomorrow, men.
Oh,
Today,
capture the
crush
outlet.
rebellion once and for all.
Oh.
You know the orders. Destroy the shield generator in preparation for Lord Vader's arrival. Next, focus all efforts on
that's a
preventing
lot
the
of
final
rebels.
transport ship from lifting off. We'll begin by taking over their outlook command post. Move out.
So this level's pretty unique. You might recall the space battle over Yavin having that timer about an objective or two in. Well, this one has it from the very beginning. So I hope you're ready. Because they certainly are. Yeah, try and get some cover. There's lots of turrets. If you end up dying, feel free to use the ATTE to help you. Oh, would you look at that? Alright, looks like it's time to use the ATTE. ATTE, what is this? The Clone Wars? The AT-AT to help us. Destroy all the turrets abound. It won't be a problem. Oh my goodness, we destroyed all the turrets abound. Alright, looks like we did some good team killing there, as in the rebels got them. Very tragic loss. Alright, let's try that again. Get this outpost. Yeah, you gotta be careful. The rebels are wearing a similar outfit to you since they're just wearing snow camo. Honestly, it's a very good look for the rebels, the snow camo. Snowtroopers look a little goofy.
Nice work, man.
They're not horrible. Yeah, I just prefer the standard stormtrooper look. Alright, now we need to capture the forward bunker. Awesome. Go ahead and use the ATTE. And I feel like the best frame of action when you're dealing with this kind of thing is to just destroy the turrets around it. That way they can't punk you while you're trying to capture. And then once you've done that, just feel free to run out and run on forward. Oh, hello. Yeah, lots of snow here. Almost getting a little snow blind, honestly, from the brightness of it. Which is very rare. These days, like back in the 6th generation, games were usually pretty dark. I've mentioned it before once or twice, but Mercenaries 1, Playground of Destruction, was a very hard to see in game because of how dark it was. Even during the daytime, there was a black fog persisted over pretty much everything. Grenade in there. Flush them out. Just about in there. Oh, we got the award rifle. That's nice. Okay. I'm not complaining about that, that's for sure. It's a beautiful rifle, it is. It's kind of funny. The award sniper rifle is actually kind of worse than the regular one.
All units ready to commence attack on the shield generator. The AT-ATs will take point on the attack. Protect them at all costs.
Alright, let's go ahead and get us back to an AT-AT. We're going to go destroy the shield generator. Man, they managed to put a little bit of a dent into this one. Kind of crazy, honestly. Oh. Now, it is really funny if you're playing instant action on this level. But Luke Skywalker can just jump on top of the AT-AT and slam its head and eventually destroy it that way. Oh, I see. We're doing pretty good on time, though, so I'm not really too worried about it. Just about got the shield generator down. And it's down. Sweet.
The rebel shield generator has been reduced to rubble. Ready to ground troops for the assault on Echo Base.
Now's the final assault. Just gonna go ahead and maneuver forward. Just keep moving the AT-AT up to the front line. With the snow speeders, you can destroy them mid-air pretty easily, honestly. There is no sprinting. And yeah, if you hit them with even, it looks like 2 laser blasts with the AT-AT, then you're pretty much in business. Take care of those dish turrets. 15 minutes to go. They're pretty generous on the amount of time they give you, that's for sure. Gotcha. Alright, let's start running. I think we can get there by now. So you have two methods of approaching. You can either go through the tunnel system or you can go straight through the hangar door. I'm thinking the hangar door, personally. Just because I believe it's less of a run and I don't think there's going to be as many enemies on the way. So, let's hope so. Oh yeah, and we have the elite rifle still, so we're doing alright. Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of rebels in here. This is the final confrontation after all, pretty much. Oh god. Okay, whew, spooky. I need to sit here and heal for a bit. We're doing good on reinforcements and all that. Yeah, gotta be careful missing too many shots on them. They'll give them the chance to shoot back. There's so many rebels in here. Holy. It's actually ridiculous how many rebels there are in here. It looks like the Empire has made it here with me, at least. Hello? What's kind of funny is how there's no melee in this game. You don't really think about it too often until they're right next to you. I guess it's fine. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, there's kind of a melee if you're using like a Wampa or a lightsaber character. Now, I'm pretty sure we get to play as Darth Vader at some point in this level.
Excellent. Now take out the security console in the command center.
Yeah, there we go.
We must
Darth
destroy the final transport before it can
Yeah,
escape.
all I gotta say is Darth Vader does not blend in on Hoth very well. So before we can get at the transports, we're going to have to destroy their console, which doesn't even look that defended.
The rebel shields are deactivated. Moving on to capture the back hangar in preparation for our assault on the rebel transport ship.
You got it. This is the part of the map you normally fight the Wampas in. Oh my goodness. Is that enough rebels on the other side there? That's one thing about this game, is it always makes you feel like there's just so many enemies abound. Hello, Millennium Falcon. That's all enemies? I thought that would be at least some friendlies. There's just so many of them. We're using the lightsaber throw a lot here since Darth Vader moves slower than pretty much any other lightsaber user. Oh. There goes the Millennium Falcon.
Last, we almost had that rebel scum. An orbital strike beacon has been placed in the hangar for you. Acquire the beacon and place it under the console. Command will use the coordinates from the beacon to launch a massive attack from above.
Oh yeah, watch out for the auto turrets. They're pretty deadly in this part. And I don't believe they actually give you health for defeating them either.
Excellent. Now protect the beacon while we lock in your current position.
Okay, yeah, it's a little tough. We're going to be dealing with a couple different rebels. So definitely keep that in mind. Hello. Okay. And they're gonna do everything they can to stop that beacon from going in. Yeah, you tell them, Darth Vader. Hey, if you want to funnel yourself into the trench, by all means, I am A-okay with that. Just don't let them get too far, or else they'll start hammering on the orbital strike beacon, and that wouldn't be good. Damn, I'm about to get 100 kills here if it goes on too much longer. Ooh!
Our attack on the transport will begin momentarily.
Vader, let's take him out.
What did he say? Oh, victory is what he said. And there you go. Like that, we defeated Star Wars Battlefront 2.
As the rebels fled, the 501st gathered around a burning bunker and let out a cheer that shook the stars. The rebellion was done. The Death Star was being rebuilt bigger than ever. Order had finally returned to the galaxy, in no small part due to the efforts of the fighting man of the 501st.
Crazy, but okay. It's very rare that companies have the balls to make a campaign solely from the perspective of the evil side. But now that we've reached the credits, I want to thank all of you watching very much, all the subscribers who have, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider watching it. Anyone who's made it through the complete series, thank you so much. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, consider watching the rest of it as well. I got some friends I want to thank. Count Vason and Shadow Forks Games. Count Vason is the one who got me my capture card and helped me learn how to use OBS. And then Shadow Forks Games helped me learn how to edit using DaVinci, along with helping me refine my skills on OBS, along with a bunch of other various things he's helped me with. As always, I want to dedicate this playthrough to my father, Stephen Randolph Hicks Jr. Without him, none of this would have been possible. He's the greatest man I've ever known. I miss him very much. May he rest in peace. Now, that being said, Star Wars Battlefront 2 was a really fun adventure. I like the combat in it quite a bit. The mix of third and first person is really cool, especially considering I don't really care for first person, so I have the option to play as third if I wanted to. I just like being able to look at the different soldiers and their armor and their getup. I think that's a nice feature. The vehicles in this game were fun. The heroes in this game are nice. The levels are great. The soundtrack is Star Wars. You can't go wrong with that. 2005 seemed to be a pretty good year for gaming. I mean, King Kong was the other game we played on the channel and from this year, and that was also excellent. As far as Star Wars games are concerned, I'm pretty sure this one's my favorite still. Empire at War is really fun, and maybe we'll play it at some point. I haven't actually decided what the next playthrough on the channel will be. So, if there's any like suggestions, I'm free to take them. I really play mostly stuff from like the 6th and 7th gen, but I occasionally play PC games on the channel. If you have seen the Hearts of Iron 4 playthrough, and Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops was on PC as well, and then War Thunder obviously is on PC. Pandemic, as far as their games are concerned, I think that this game is better than Mercenaries 2, but that's because it's a lot more compact and it's a lot more clean. The direction is straightforward. Mercenaries 2 was a really cool game by them as well, don't get me wrong. It just dragged a bit. You could tell that they were very much like, well, we need to give the player more vehicles, let's just do more of the same mission. And that did not benefit them so much. I like that there are no QTEs in this game. I learned apparently that focus testers were the ones who insisted that QTE should be in Mercenaries too. So if you ever needed another reason to blame focus testers for things being the way they are, there's one. Some games that I'm thinking about playing next on the channel, probably be something like Halo 3. I've been thinking about Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare for a little bit now. Budokai Tenkaichi 3's story mode is always on the table. I've got Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 on the table as well. The single player for Modern Warfare 2. The single player for Call of Duty World at War. Halo 1, Halo 2. I have this game called Dark Watch that's kind of cool. Also made by Capcom. Like, same people who did Red Dead Revolver for the most part. I have Mercenaries 1. Ninja Gaiden Black is on the list, of course. I've got something cooking up for my 100th video. I will say that much. It'll be my first blind Let's Play. I've already picked out the game, so I hope you're all excited for the notion of that. I've also got plenty more Duocom ideas cooking up with primarily Shadow Forks games, but maybe some other guests in the future. Multicoms with Geo and Tankman are sure to keep coming in. As of Saturdays, it'll be Hearts of Iron 4 Day, pretty much, with them. So you can pretty much expect that every Saturday to see a Hearts of Iron 4 video. I hope you guys are enjoying the shorts. I've certainly been putting a lot of them out lately, and that's how most of you have discovered the channel. Let me know what you think about those, or really anything, honestly. I'm very happy to hear criticism, as long as it's constructive, ideally. And even if it's not, I'll just ignore it, probably. I won't say anything rude back, though, more than likely. Yeah, you know, Star Wars is really cool. If you guys want to see more Star Wars on the channel, let me know. I enjoy playing Star Wars games when they're good. As far as Star Wars games go, I've already played a bit of Lego Star Wars. Probably won't do more of that unless we get Nas in for another couch co-op session. Star Wars The Clone Wars is a weird one. If I get my hands on a copy of it, I'd be happy to play it, but I currently don't own it. Same with Battlefront 1, 2004, and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I also don't have that one, but I also don't really like that one, so I probably wouldn't play it even if I had it. I would probably play Republic Commando if I ever got my hands on it, but that would probably be a blind Let's Play. Star Wars Bounty Hunter I heard was not that great, so I probably would just skip that. Star Wars Obi-Wan, I gave my copy to Nas for Easter, so I don't really have that, but if I ever see it again, then I guess I could get it. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of Star Wars games out there. Star Wars The Force Unleashed I do have on PS3, but I already tried to do Call of Duty 4 on the PS3, and the PS3 really does not jive with my capture card / OBS. So if you're wondering why there hasn't been a PS3 playthrough on the channel, that's why. When I figure out how to deal with that, there will be one. Absolutely. I have like 4 or 5 PS3 games I can think of offhand that I wouldn't mind putting on the channel, including Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 3, Turok, Force Unleashed, Shadow of the Colossus, and Ico. Stuff like that. Driver San Francisco. I've got a couple PS3 games here and there. As for longer games, Mercenaries 2 was pretty long. Same with Ninja Gaiden 2. I don't imagine I'll be doing anything longer than those immediately. Like, the first thing that comes to mind would be like Persona 5. I would love to play Persona 5 on the channel. My only problem is I don't know how I would come up with commentary for, at minimum, a 60-hour game. That seems to me to be an issue for sure. And just reading people's voice lines out loud, I don't know about that one. So we'll see. If there are people who want to see a Persona 5 playthrough, please let me know. looks like we've reached the end of the credits here. So yeah, one final thank you so much for watching Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the original Xbox, the 2005 version. And this was your friendly neighborhood PappaZappa. Until next time, Auf Wiedersehen!